You are looking at Sarah Raymond, the police chief from right here in Peru, Illinois. As of November 2022, she has become the first female police chief in LaSalle County. Some of you may recognize her as she was previously shown on this channel running away from me as I attempted to conduct a First Amendment pop quiz. Here she is pictured with Brad Jones, my first ever pop quiz participant. She would have been the second, but things went downhill fast. As fate would have it, Sarah was recently given the opportunity to not only redeem herself, but to explain herself, and she did just that. This story features 3 encounters. Part 1 is where Tom Henson from WLPO does a filmed interview with the chief in her office. Part 1 gives insight as to why Part 2 seemed to be so disappointing that day. Part 3 was Chief Raymond's redemption. Although Tom Henson has said terrible, hateful things about me in the past, a link to his video will be down below.
I never understood the impact of my position and becoming a female police chief in this area until a woman came up to me and she was almost in tears telling me how important it was that I became in this position because she moved to this area 40 years ago and couldn't even get a job in a construction crew, and construction's what she wanted to do, and she had to hold the flag, and she wanted me to realize how important it was that this was such a big moment.
Do you feel more weight on your shoulders when you hear things like that?
Not so much. I think I feel more a relief for people who always wanted to see that happen and maybe thought they never would.
Oh, perfect. And about this whole citizen I'll ask you.
All right.
Even better.
A little late for the team.
Okay. That's perfect timing, actually. So let me move this. So for this complaint form, you see how it's asking for like the social security numbers? I don't remember last time if I was here if it was like that or not, but
I don't think they changed.
Yeah, could we, I don't know, maybe get an updated complaint form? Because it's kind of like a frightening thing. I mean, because people that don't know might just slap it on there.
What, the social security number?
Yeah, important identifying information, and it also kind of makes people think that they have to identify.
Well, I mean, let me look into it and see what I come up with.
Okay.
I don't know if it's on there for like a legality reason, so let me try to find out.
Yeah, because it could intimidate people out of filing it.
I don't want to tell you something I don't know the answer to, so. I don't think so.
Yeah, you don't have to.
No, so let me look into it.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
It's more of a, yeah, for Bea Jones. Anyway, it's more of a pop quiz. Can you name the 5 elements of the First Amendment?
I'm not going to answer any of those questions right now, okay?
Not any?
No.
Why? You're the chief.
I know.
Not one?
No.
I know you know one.
No, I'm not. I got other things to do.
Hey, Brad wasn't too busy. At least he tried.
Well,
I'm disappointed. Are you sure you don't want to change your mind? I'm disappointed in that.
Not right now. I will get the form taken care of. Okay?
I'm utterly shocked at that. That is their chief of police that did not want to attempt to name one of the elements. Well, I know you're not an officer, yes, but I know you can name at least one, right?
Of the First Amendment?
Yeah, one of the elements, like what it protects.
Like freedom of speech?
Yeah, see? Yeah, you got 2.
Speech is usually the first one that everybody talks about.
Exactly.
That's a good one.
Do you know any more?
Assembly?
Yep.
Assembly.
What am I doing, maybe?
I honestly don't remember the other 2. It's been a long time since I took civics.
I'm very proud of you. Well, the freedom of the press and to redress your grievances, like how I just had to do with her. I'm actually shocked she didn't try. But I'm glad I asked you. I'm glad you participated. I appreciate it. What's your name, Christy?
Christy, yeah.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Take care.
If you need anything else, just let me know.
For sure, will do. I am utterly disappointed in Chief Raymond for not taking the 2 seconds to try. And then this whole social security number thing, hopefully she figures that out. But Christy, she tried, and she did well. She got 3 out of 5. You know what I'm saying?
Has your other encounters with other people here been?
They've been good.
Good.
I had no. Actually, the worst thing was you running away from me during
Well,
pop
you
quiz.
know, you pop quiz somebody. It's not very nice, but I do know what those are, by the way. I just didn't want to deal with it.
Can you name them right now?
Freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of press, freedom to petition the government, and freedom of assembly.
See, I knew you could do it.
I'm not dumb.
You know, and that's the thing is, and I get some people.
It's just, you know, you feel kind of almost attacked at some point.
I got
mean?
that feeling from you, and I don't know if I mentioned it later in that video or what, but I felt like you thought I was there to make you look stupid.
You did. I did. I did feel that way. So I appreciate you.
Christy did a good job. She swooped in.
Giving me the redemption.
Oh, and that's the thing is I happened to be at Goodwill one day, and Damien and Linderman happened to be, they weren't there yet, but I was just going into Goodwill, and then I saw this guy, Lenny. Are you aware of who Lenny is with the LGBTQ is sin sign?
Yeah, that guy.
Him. And I'm aware of him, and I don't agree with his message whatsoever.
Yeah.
But, you know, we've had conversations where, you know, that's his right to do his thing, and I'm not going to, because I originally planned to, like, hold an asshole sign up by him at one point in life, and then I thought to myself, well, why is my thoughts on that any more important than his, you know? So, and I've told him that, actually. He didn't like to hear that. But the point is, I saw him at Goodwill, and I went and I popped my camera on, and I filmed too, and Damien popped up, and so did Linderman, or however you say it. And they did a great job. They respected his rights and left him alone and told Goodwill, hey, he's not even on your property.
And when people call about that, that's what we tell them. You know, I mean, there's...
Yeah, and you know, I get
we'll
it's
swing by
stuff.
so that people, you know, they see you swing by and make sure. But as long as people are involved, then you're right.
Great redemption, Chief Raymond. I look forward to seeing complaint forms that no longer ask for Social Security numbers. Well done.